So hi everyone. This is Paul Hercombe here, and I just wanted to share a short video with you, a little update, and maybe speak about one of the steps that I've been looking at in the 12-step program. So it's been, I think, at least a couple of months, maybe even more, since I've shared any videos or anything like this on Facebook or social media. And as most of you know, I've been really unwell during this time. I was in Sweden, and I caught COVID whilst I was there. And it started off just as like a heavy flu. I was in bed for about 10 days, normal kind of stuff, but feeling pretty awful. And then it got worse, and I was struggling to breathe properly. So I had to go into hospital for 5 days, spent 5 days in hospital in Sweden. And I came out of hospital now, I think probably about 5 weeks ago or something like that. Since that time, just really been taking it easy, had a lot of post-viral fatigue. So just living kind of like a really quiet life at the moment, not able to do very much, and just, have a little walk around the block every day, and that's really about it. Anyway, during this time, I've had a lot of time, to contemplate things and to just, really, it's almost been like a self-enforced retreat in one way. And I think whenever any of us get really sick, or we get really ill, or something like that, something happens, then we really get forced to look at our life in a fresh way. And one of the blessings, I think, of an illness or a sickness is that everything that isn't important, everything that is kind of superfluous, that's extra, it all just gets stripped right away. And we just get very real about what our life is about. We get very clear what our life is about. And so this leads me on to step 11 in the 12-step program, which I want to read to you, and I want to just speak a little bit about step 11, because I think it's a really nice step. So let me have a little go at reading this. So step 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understand God, praying only for knowledge of God's will for us and the power to carry that out. I'll say it again. Step 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understand God, praying only for knowledge of God's will for us and the power to carry that out. So I really like this step a lot. I think this step is so important, because without conscious contact with God through prayer and through meditation and through just really through stillness, really, then most of the time what will be running our life will just be our kind of egoic mind and our sort of personal desires, personal agendas. But if we're able to make conscious contact with God through prayer and meditation, then something inside us can begin to listen to another voice in us, a deeper voice. And we can get much more in harmony with the true self. And the funny thing about that is that the more we get in touch with the true self, on some level we may see that doesn't fit in with our personal agendas at all. In fact, it may be incredibly challenging to the personal self what God's will is for us. And I certainly saw that in my own life. I saw what I wanted, and I saw the way my life is naturally gone. And I see that they're not necessarily the same thing. So what this step is asking us to do is it's asking us to surrender into God's will. And what I really like about this is that this is an active step. It's not just a kind of one-off thing. It's not you make conscious contact with God and that's it. But it's an ongoing process. Because not only are we seeking knowledge of God's will, but we're also seeking the power to carry that out. And sometimes I like to use the word courage. The courage to carry that out. Because we do need that courage. We do need that power. And because sometimes what we're asked to do is often way beyond what we feel that we can do. So it's almost like we're being asked to trust in something else and to kind of merge ourselves with that, to merge ourselves with the deeper being, and then just trust that to live life through us, if you want to put it that way. And also to say that sometimes, what we're asked to do, sometimes it can feel too much. It can feel like, we just don't have that ability at this point. And then also we just have to accept that. And, just be gentle with ourselves. I know that sometimes I felt that, in my own life I've been asked to do things, and I knew that by doing that would kind of re-traumatize me in a way. So I've had to just be very gentle with myself there. So it's about getting clear about what God's will is for us, and at the same point, just giving yourself to that as much as you're able to, without giving yourself a hard time, without beating yourself up about it. And just spending this time every day in prayer and in meditation, and just kind of resting in that space which is deeper than the mind. And just getting used to that, giving that some time and some space and some energy. And then as much as you're able, acting on that and trusting that. Yeah, so I think that's what I wanted to share. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the good wishes that I've received from so many people. It was very touching. And also, so many people sent messages to Ulrika, and she was sharing them with me all the time, telling me, so-and-so, they're sending their love and praying for you and all this kind of thing. So I really appreciated that. It meant so much to me. Okay, God bless everyone. Thank you so much.